We enter the final chapter of the BAL season, 75-75, and of course we've got some wonderful stars in the house, as you can see, and that is Dave Chappelle, who's here. Wonderful to see him here amongst all of the basketball royalty that we have from everywhere around the world.
Our famous comedian Dave Chappelle in the house. He had a show, just a pop-up show here in Kigali, and it's been amazing. And you see what courtside life looks like in the Basketball-Africa League in the final 10 minutes of the season.
Asha, we're coming to you.
Well, it's been a lot of... there's a lot of drama courtside, but Ahly Libya, just knowing that they are 1 quarter away from a historic victory here in the BAL, but there's still so much basketball to play. They brought the fire against this Petro, the Luanda side, playing for the 2nd time in the final, and now they just want to see it through. They're saying that there's still so many fouls to give for Petro de Luanda. They'll continue to attack the paint and see if they can get them in foul trouble early on.
Golden goes up for a big 3. It goes over the top. Picked up there by Castro. Castro Dundao.
Oh, his first miss from the 3-point line there. Golden to start out here.
Castro! Oh my! Where did he come from? That was just crazy, flying in from nowhere.
Detonates dynamite up there in the air. Castro. But that's an assault on the rim for sure.
Oh, that's massive. Crash course in dunking baskets as Diabate responds with a little wily run of his own.
I tell you, that's the ideal response after such a thunderous dunk. It almost looked like trying to destroy the rim there, Castro. And just to quiet down the play a little bit, you have a look at the drop-off and wow! Boom!
That is 2 quick team fouls here for Petro de Luanda, exactly what Coach Jeremic wants Ahly Libya to continue to do, knowing that this game could be decided on the charity line.
And Asher, he's going for the angel dive. His wingspan would have been out like that if he could just, you know, keep the ball in his hand somewhere along the lines. That was just outrageous.
That is eagle-like behavior.
It was. It's soaring like an African eagle. Picked up here by Dundao. Dancing around the rim, goes up, and it's a long-range shot. Comes back off the metal, back into his hands, Dundao. The wily point guard. He's got speed, he's got acceleration. Gets it back to Castro. Castro flings it out to Buriamba. Oh, it's just come off the rim. Oh, Castro's there. Of course he's there. He'll pick up all of the pieces. We're level again. Wow, no, we're 2 points ahead. Sorry, Petro.
It almost seems masterful having Castro on the floor now. He's up to 8 points for Petro. 8 valuable points.
Well, it's a travelling caller goal. That's good work from Buriamba. He was really in his face there and just not allowing him any space at all.
Important moments, that turnover, especially here in the final 8:28 of the Basketball-Africa League season.
Here he is, Faust, 8:25. Scintillating finale here in Kigali. Ground shaking. Gaku beautifully dealing there with Deng and rolls around and scores the 2.
But Deng has to be careful. He's got 3 fouls, so can't overcommit. That's a great take from Gaku.
No, Diabate can't do that. Look at Diabate. This is monstrous performance here from Diabate. He's up to 20.
He's taking control of the offense, and Solo Diabate. What an amazing play in this final.
I get the impression he really wants to win that 3rd title.
I get the same impression.
Quick transition, Diabate, give it to hammer dunk, captain, marvelous.
What can he not do right now? He's played an amazing role. There's nothing that he can't do. Another look at the pass from Diabate into space, and Hamad, you know, he finishes fantastically well.
Diabate just clambering back up onto his feet. Just got a hit on the hip there. Seems to be okay. Usher, where are we going? We haven't even got a team that's leading. It's 81-81.
I mean, it's been very, very tense here between these two teams, but it's exactly showing you the competitiveness here in the BAL.
Faust for three. Oh, roll it in. Faust produces another three. 16-point tally for him.
It's like someone turned on the switch and Petro de Luanda playing their best basketball here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you are kidding me. Deng hits a big, long shot from downtown.
And it's another switch, maybe the same switch, because Ahly back in this one. They tie it up by 84 apiece.
Faust drives towards Deng. Boyamba picks it up. Flung back out to Lucani. Shot clock down to 8. There's a little charge around the outside. Picked up there by Cummins. Drops. Tries to hook it over the shot. The battle continues. Back to 14 seconds. And it looks like that Hamad commits the foul. And that will be the second team foul for Ahly Libya.
They picked up some really big rebounds here in this last stanza of play. Petro de Luanda second chance points have really helped them stay alive.
Faust picks it up. Gaku down behind him, but he goes home alone. Nicely done. See, Hamad was trying to get the SWAT team active. It wasn't happening there. Faust doing the damage. Up to 18 he goes.
Yeah, he evades captures. He gets inside there and finishes a very important field goal.
Diabate. Back off the medal. Picks up. Comes off the body of Atchuil. 86-84. 6:21 left to play. Usher, how are you feeling?
Well, I would rather feel maybe tense, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the end-to-end action.
Listen, it's a high-scoring game as well, and there's nothing to separate these two teams. They're joined at the hip, and we're going down to the wire. We surely are. Gonçalves, best performance so far for Petro. Oh, Lucani Gonçalves gets a three-pointer, of course, and it had to go in, it had to drop.
Now, timing is perfect for this man, Lucani, coming alive for Petro at the right time.
Deng. Atchuil picks it up. Is he going to roll around Cummins? Trying to get himself a little bit of space. And he goes for the shot, and Cummins gets drawn into the contact zone. And that will be his third foul.
Well, three-point shooting has been great, and Lucani hits his third three. Well, we've seen shot selection fantastic from both of these teams. And really, this is, you can't ask for two better teams to compete in the last 5:44 of this Basketball Africa League season.
Well, Lucani with that 3 points, obviously going to 13 points, is the fourth Petro de Luanda player here to be in double digits. Moreira being the other with 12. Gonçalves, Lucani, of course, with the 13, and Cummins 13, and Faust with 18.
11 three-pointers made by Petro de Luanda at 42%. And it's been 8 of 15 for Ahly Libya. Important free throws for that man, Atchuil.
That's Gaku who picks up the foul. But you can just understand just how tight this is, and that's
the fourth team foul for Petro de Luanda. 5:44 left to go.
And this just plays into the hands of Ahly Libya, because they can just claw back a little bit. But Solo Diabate trying to dance around the defense. Faust picks it up rather than Atchuil. Into the path of Lucani, tries to go around Murphy. And he gets knocked off balance.
Well, he is headed towards triple-double territory. Justin Lucani, he gets by the defense, forces the foul there from that man Murphy. He's got 13 points, he's got 6 rebounds, he's got 8 assists, and has been a key factor for Petro de Luanda in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I love seeing all of these players. We've got 4 players on both sides in double figures, just to give you an idea of the quality of basketball that you're all watching around the world. And, you know, we're just so proud to be part of the BAL, just to see, you know, what's happening here is, you know, it just highlights what has been happening all season, which has been riveting high-octane, quality basketball from all of the teams who are participating in this fabulous league.
Every conference has been very tensely contested, and that's exactly what the playoffs has been as well. Just seeing all these teams prepare from the very beginning and coming here to the championship final. If you ask anyone before the game who will win, everyone is trying to deny themselves the duty to predict.
Can't predict. I mean, you know, we've had 5 buzzer beaters in season 4, just coming out of the Sahara Conference into the finals, just to give you an idea of how nutty this whole scenario has been. We've loved every single second.
And gone to double overtime as well.
Crikey, double overtime.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we did.
90, 84, 5:21, and Ahly Libya trail by 6 points. Petro and Luanda losing finalists against US Monastir in 2022. Ahly Libya have never qualified for the BAL until this season. Faust goes around, Murphy goes high off the glass, and that is a fine score. He moves up to 20 points.
He's not only a sharpshooter, he can put the ball on the floor, and that is a fantastic finish by Faust.
Cummins, oh, there it is. Oh, he couldn't get it. I don't know if he's going for the points or going for the the rebound that will be picked up by Bouyamba. 2 minds.
Really difficult to tell, but I think he should have just gone for the finish. And look here, that man Faust, fantastic fourth quarter. He gets by the defense for the feathery finger roll and 2 points.
Delightful to the eye. .46 left to play in the fourth quarter, 92-84. We're going to take a break. Okay, let's get into this now as we see Faust with his 20 points, 64%, 3 assists, on fire, 92-84, an 8-point lead. This man has been a delight to the IQ.
I think he has been absolutely fantastic, but I think all of the stars have come out to play in this final. It's very rare that you can just see guys all step up on the floor, and we've seen it for both of these teams. They've just chosen their moments, and that's why we have the scenario on the floor here for both teams.
And, you know, if you're a stargazer, then you have a constellation here, don't you, Usher?
Absolutely, but guys, I'll give you an update in a bit.
Okay, we'll catch up with you in a minute. We've got a review taking place here before we get back to the action. But yeah, in terms of what we've seen, everybody has delivered. Everybody is present, and you know, all of a sudden we find Ahly Libya just trailing by 8 points, but they've still got a chance because Petro got 5 fouls, team fouls.
Well, yeah, 4:46 left and 84 points on the board for Ahly Libya. Solio Diabate having his best offensive game. Coach Sergio Moreno has got a coach's challenge. I think on the sideline they're just trying to see for. It was that last play, an interference, and the ball coming off the top. They're looking for offensive interference to see if they can't pick up that additional 2 points. At 17 points again, Solio Diabate against Bangi, and now he has 20 already. Still 4 minutes and 46 left to play in this one.
There's enough time for plenty of more twists in the tail.
Given all we've seen in season 4, this can go any single way.
Yeah, no, and you know, we just want to thank all of our viewers who've been watching, because we know that you're scattered right across the world following this riveting league, which is the BAL-Africa League for the 4th season. It has been sensational, so thank you so much.
Well, the challenge has been successful, and Petro de Luanda will have ball possession. Very, very key moment in this game.
Well, that's a good call, isn't it?
Of course, Petro de Luanda going into that moment had the rhythm and the momentum. Of course, the timeout means that it takes away from the rhythm that they had, but regaining ball possession there will be very key for Sergio Moreno's team.
You see Deng's last touch to take the ball out of play, hence the reason why they have possession. And 14 seconds on the clock, of course. Castro with the ball in hand. Back to Lukeni. Lukeni around the outside, swings it back out. Here is the ever-dangerous Cummins, who's been pivotal here for Petro and Luanda. Faust bides the time, got to get a shot in, releases it in time, it's short.
Again, great work there. Solid Diabate taking responsibility defensively on the switch. Comes up right to Faust and forces that jump shot and that turnover, essentially, for Petro de Luanda. That opportunity to go up into double digits on a score. Did Petro.
Picked up by Golden. Achwil into the arc. Murphy trying to find some space. Tries to go high and around. Faust, doesn't happen. It's been picked up by Moreira. Yeah, Cummins swings it out. Buyamba, Castro, oh, catalytic Castro does it again.
Absolutely catalytic, sparking the offense. Another important score, up to 10.
Oh, this is Buyamba goes down, he crashed right into, well, look at, oh my, that dang dunk. That is just outrageous, but we're going to go to a review because we saw the Buyamba right in front of us. He went straight into Achwil, so we'll assess the situation, but he went down quite hard.
Well, that score will count. The dynamic dunk from Deng happens, and I think they're going to trigger the IRS nonetheless. Buyamba has not moved. He's been on the floor since he went down. Runs right into the screen, just a bit of contact that happens, and that dynamic dunk as Deng gets two right there.
I think the fact that he was just he just turned around at that very second, and it was like, wow, there's a giant South Sudanese player getting in my way. As we see that, the driven Deng moment there for a massive dunk.
The dynamite right there, exploding with the two hands. Deng. The referees are having a look at that play. So Buyamba go down.
So 3:54, and checking the situation. Kind of adds and builds on the tension that we've got here in the BK Arena, and what a fantastic atmosphere we've actually got here for the final game. What a long season it's been, but it's been so intriguing, hasn't it? It's been a roller coaster of emotions going from the Kalahari Conference, where we saw, of course, the battles between Fusta Rabat and the Cape Town Tigers and Petro and Luanda, and then we went to the Nile and then the Sahara, finally here in Kigali. So many intriguing battles.
So many, and the noise gets deafening here in the BK Arena when they turn up the volume, and there it is, just maybe that little push-off, and that camera angle just reveals a little bit more. Again, I think this is going to be a very interesting interpretation.
Yeah, look at that left. It's the left shoulder just going in, so we'll see exactly what happens. But yeah, we went to the Sahara Conference, of course, and then we saw Ahly Libya finishing second behind Ahly of Egypt to qualify for these finals in Kigali. The Sahara Conference was equally as riveting, with the Rivers Hoopers finishing top of the pile ahead of AS Douane.
Luanda has 2 fouls, so now it's just going to be an interpretation here to see exactly what it could imply for that man right there.
US Monastir qualifying as well. Well, let's get their reaction.
Well, there's nothing that has been seen in that review. We'll continue with where the game had reached with one shot on the free throw line.
Okay, good. I mean, you know, it didn't look malicious. It was just he turned around and just went straight into, you know, a big forward, and then bang, you're down on the ground. So it looked worse than what it was. He seems to be okay, Buyamba, which is great news. And you know, they resolved it.
The contact situation in the game of basketball, that's movement in and around the screens being set, and it goes down hard. Just caught a little bit unawares, but the referee's there to make the interpretation, so the game can continue.
Perfectly delivered there from Deng. Well, let's just have a look at this again. He goes straight through the middle. That's his decision. Deng delivers big time. It's 94-87, 7 points, 3:45 left to play. Into Cummins' path is set up for Castro, back out. Buyamba unable to get his shot just on the edge of the arc. It's now Faust. Faust goes up. He can't get his three-point shot. And, well, you can see that they will get possession, and they're going up the other end.
Yeah, there's a team fouls here for Petro de Luanda. The contact call from on Castro. He's trying to pick up that rebound. And as much as he's had a great impact, they were able to pick up a second chance opportunity, try to get a third one. And that's where the foul came in, and it sends Deng back with his 21 points to make 2 more pressure free throws as the game clock is stopped.
Yeah, but these, you know, the 5-team fouls obviously going to play an important role now. Deng unable to increase his tally from 21. He is the game's leading goal scorer, point scorer for the time being. 94-87, needs to get his second. 3:31 left to play.
74% throughout conference play, Deng from the charity stripe.
Gets his second. 6 points. Lukeni. Dundao. Faust into Cummins, using Cummins just on the charity line. He goes for a mid-range two. It's a good score as well. And Cummins goes up to 15.
He just takes advantage of Deng, who's caught a bit underwears, created some separation, and that's a big-time shot from Cummins.
He likes that spot, doesn't he? Taking the pass quite frequently there. Diabate. It's a long shot, and it's been picked up and taken down. Cummins bides his time. Faust is screaming for the ball on the other side of the floor. He goes up, tries to use the glass, and Diabate gets snagged. That'll be his third foul.
Again, that's a great read on the matchup. You have giving up solo Diabate inside, a little bit smaller. Martin Cummins trying to work in the low block. He does get over his right shoulder and forces Diabate into the foul.
And that's a 4th team foul. And the 3rd for the Ivorian.
15 points. Cummins has been big on both ends of the floor for Petro in this final contest.
Misses the first.
6 points, 2 rebounds. Has really struggled from the free throw line. 14% through conference play.
Yeah. 15 points, 4 rebounds there, 2 from 3. 3 from 4. Up to, well, it's a 9-point lead here for Petro Luanda, and it's up to Ahly now to try and find some points from somewhere. They do have 5 team fouls each. Golden goes up. He gets fouled straight to the free throw line. That's the perfect scenario. It's Faust who picks up his third.
I think it is going to come down to the ability to make free throws for both of these teams. Golden again gets inside and forces Faust into the contact. And here we go. It's going to be a test of steel and test of the ability to knock down pressure free throws.
Usher, coming over to you.
Well, the thinking here for Sergio Moreno is that every time Petro de Luanda have ball possession, he wants Shilde Dundao to lead the offense, but on defense he's bringing in Buyamba and is going to continue to do that perhaps maybe for the remaining time in this game.
Yeah, but 2 players as fast as lightning, which makes sense. That way they get movement happening immediately.
Yeah, also the size mismatches on that can be exploited offensively there for Libya.
Dundao, 7-point game. trying to block out. Well, he nearly gets his hands on the ball. Diabate, shot clock down to 6 Dundao. Needs to go around Diabate, goes up all by himself, shooting up. Oh, Cummins dunks the ball. The damage has been done.
I don't think you'll see a bigger putback than that from Cummins. He rises right up, and that might be the best poster of the Basketball Africa League so far.
Murphy on the edge of the arc. Is flung up, Cummins goes again, he's going to go up himself, it's an easy two, deals with Golden, and now look at this, they enter treble figure, 101 points to 90.
11-point lead.
And 1:48, surely there's going to be a timeout called there from Ahly Libya, but not at the moment because the damage is happening right here, right now. Unbelievable. Faust, fundamentals, hitting Ahly Libya in a big way.
Wow, what pressure score making here from that man Faust. Cummins alternating the score in the pass there from Castro. And then the superb finish there from Faust.
Unbelievable. And of course, in the process, look at that from Cummins. Get in there. That is not staying out, it's going in.
Determination, it gets right up over everybody, puts it back down. Take a bow, Marquis Cummins.
They go again. No timeout called. Solo Diabate, 135. It's a 13-point lead. Here is the Ivorian trying to deal. Oh, Castro. Murphy goes for a big long-range shot, comes off the medal. Solo Diabate gingerly walks back into enemy territory. They kind of know that it's not going their way with 1:18 left to play. Faust into the paint. Well, they're toying with the Ahly Libyan team. Golden picks it up, he loses possession. Faust, dunk, in he goes! That is just fabulous!
Fantastic as he gets that one before. And now, I think, Petro de Luanda know.
15-point lead, 55 seconds to go. Golden going up, gets a nice mid-range two. Golden moves up to 21 points.
They can certainly sense it.
They can smell victory in the air. And there's the foul there on Luanda. He'll go straight to the free throw line. 47.3 seconds remaining. 13 points. There's fatigue on the floor. You can feel it, but just look at these guys. They're feeling it now, aren't they? Cummins, Faust, and the bench of Petro. Look at that from Faust. That is the delivery of all deliveries.
Yeah, it's been unreal. 51 bench points from the Petro de Luanda bench. It has been the difference. Castro, Faust, they've been amazing for this Petro team.
Luanda nails his first of two shots from the charity line.
Well, what this could mean is that this will be the first African championship for Petro de Luanda since 2015. They've been waiting for a continental championship. They've been into all 4 semifinals, and this is as close as they've been.
Remarkable, right? And in 4 attempts, they finally go closer towards that first ever BAL championship trophy. It's 47 seconds remaining. It's this is the time, isn't it?
It is the time. You can see Petro de Luanda on the bench. They're already in celebration mode. They can feel that victory coming their way.
They've waited such a long time. We just spare a thought for Coach Jose Neto, who's taken them all the way into the Final Four bracket in the first 3 seasons. Of course, he's not around here. It is another coach who's going to be here, but he's been important in the construction of this Petro de Luanda team. They've managed to find a route through to the final, but this performance, standout performance from Petro de Luanda, has been remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. Jose Neto, speaking to him before this final, he said, of course, he's going to watch this game and wishes Petro de Luanda the best. He's an incredible human being and, of course, a great coach.
Amazing human being, Coach Jose Neto, and now Coach Sergio Moreno has taken the reins. And Petro de Luanda, they've had to fight at every single juncture. You remember the loss to US Monastir in the seeding game, coming down to the buzzer. It has been overtime win against the Cape Town Tigers. And they've had to fight back in this final as well.
That's so true. Deng on the charity line gets another point. That pushes him up to 24 points. And we are just counting down the seconds as, well, Faust, Dundao, they're smiling, they're happy. They've worked so hard for this. They've bided their time. Dundao, and it's not going to be Solo Diabate who gets hold of possession, of course, and he won't get his third title, but he respects what's happening out here now. And, well, there's still seconds left on the clock, 9.9 seconds. They can't celebrate just yet, it's not over, but they're on the cusp.
They are on the cusp.
It's just a question of seconds before this entire arena erupts. And it will be Golden who picks up possession. And the final seconds here. Petro de Luanda have done it in their fourth attempt, their second final. They get themselves the crowns as champions of Africa. They finally managed to get themselves over the finish line. Second final and their fourth season. 107 points for Petro de Luanda, 94 for Ahly, Libya. What a final we've had. We've been absolutely, well, blessed with an extraordinary battle between two worthy African giants here in Kigali. But it is Petro de Luanda who have the final say, and the BAL goes to Southern Africa for the first time in 4 seasons, Q.
Fourth time's the charm in BAL Season 4 for Petro de Luanda. Congratulations to Coach Sergio Moreno. Petro de Luanda take a bow. Wow. Finally, they get over the line. The first time a team from Southern Africa will be crowned continental champs here in the Basketball Africa League. It's a big moment for Petro de Luanda, a big moment for the continent. And wow, a fantastic game to close out Season 4. And we've seen all of the stars come out to play for Petro. It took a team effort, and they cross over the line against very, very worthy opponents on the day.
All congratulations to Ahly Libya, who have come all the way from the Nile Conference. Remarkable. Petro de Luanda, there you go, some of the numbers here, and we still didn't get a double-double.
Well, we got 24 points from Majok Deng. Robert Golden was amazing, 21 points and 8 assists. And the third player, he tried as he might there, Solo Diabate. He couldn't get across the line. Nicholas Faust, 20 points and 4 assists. Cummings, 20 and 3. And Lucenic Gonsalves, well, he came alive in the fourth quarter. Claudio Castro might just be the best player, the best addition in the final minutes right there.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you can see that they're celebrating, but, you know, they've waited so long, and they've always been big players in the BAL. Angolan basketball, well, you can only pour praise on it, you know, not just what they've done on the national team level, but also club level. So it's for them to actually, you know, come through. And to be honest with you, we didn't know where they were in the Kalahari Conference. They finished second behind Fusta Rabat. Then all of a sudden, they start to provide us with some wonderful basketball in this final, and they come out winners, comfortable winners in the end.
107 points and 51% from the field. They shared the ball, out-rebounded this very, very strong rebounding Ahly team. It's a plus 16 differential. And Castro, well, he must take a bow with the work that he did defensively in that fourth and final quarter. The passes, the plays, the shot making, it all came together at the right time. And wow, Petro de Luanda take a bow as Angola rises once again to become African club champions. And Petro de Luanda, they are at the top of the continent once again.
But let's look at Carlos Moraes. You know, and what a way to finish his career. What an outstanding, you know, way for him to just say, right, this is just remarkable. I'm finishing off with a trophy. Asha, we're coming to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, just speaking to Solo Diabate and Carlos Moraes yesterday and also before this game, saying that they will be able to exchange their jerseys out of respect despite the result of the game. But Carlos Moraes, the African GOAT, the greatest of all time, what has he not done? And now he gets to add the BAL trophy to his trophy cabinet.
He talked about how much harder and harder it is getting for him to get to the championship. They finally crossed the line. I mean, it's an amazing story and another tick in the box of legendary status.
It is, and you know, we'll get to see the players celebrate and lift their title, of course, in a second. And we've got the BAL president, Amadou Gallo-Fall, of course, who is there, which is wonderful. And what a proud moment it is, and what a successful season we've had.
Amazing season. I don't even know how we can narrate the season because BAL Season 4 had everything, every element of every genre that you could possibly put in entertainment.
Capping an incredible season of the Basketball Africa League. Before we get to the trophies, it's my pleasure to introduce Basketball Africa League President Amadou Gallo-Fall and FIBA Africa President Anibal Manav. Amadou, over to you.
Thank you, Silale. Hello, Africa. This evening, we come to end an incredible Season 4 of the Basketball Africa League, our most expensive season yet. We've had packed crowd here at BK Arena throughout the week. We've had over 100 passionate BAL fans at our games in Pretoria, in Cairo, in Dakar, and now here in Kigali. It has truly been a memorable season on the court, but also off the court. We've had some youth development and social impact programs, and I cannot wait to see what Season 5 brings. Thank you to all our fans across Africa and around the world. Congratulations to our runner-up, Ahly of Libya. Congratulations to this year's 2020-24 BAL champion, Petro Atletico de Rwanda.
Thank you, Amadou. And now let's get to the trophies. Up first, we have the Hakeem Olajuwon MVP Award. The award will be handed over by FIBA Africa President Anibal Manav in just a moment. But this player broke the BAL scoring record this year and has an absolutely dominant performance throughout the entire season. Your 2024 Hakeem Olajuwon Finals MVP is Joe Lual Achwil. He has also been named the scoring champion. Joel Wall, please come center. Anibal, you can also hand over the MVP award to Joel Wall. Lual, before you take off, Lual, I need you back here. Congratulations to you. This is your shining moment, and I know you don't like talking about yourself, but we have to. These are some heavy trophies right there. Tell me, what does this moment mean to you, and what does it mean to you to win the MVP of BAL Season 4?
I mean, first of all, congrats to the guys that won it. Yeah, it's obviously tough. I never really set out to win awards. I think the goal was always to win the trophy, and obviously we came short. So, yeah, I mean, there's no silver lining. There's never been a silver lining in my career as far as any of these achievements. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful to have been able to play in this league. And I want to thank all the fans and all the South Sudanese people out there that supported us. And, you know, this is the first time a Libyan team has been to this tournament, and to make it this far, shout out to Libya, and I hope we represented you guys with pride, and hopefully at some point, you know, I'll come back and get that one on the left right there.
Now, Luol, you've rightfully said that this is your first time in the BAL. What has this journey been like for you?
Yeah, it's been fun, obviously, but it didn't end the way it ended. So I'm going to need some time to process everything. I think the feelings and the emotions are a little bit raw right now for me to really get into detail about everything. But yeah, I guess that's my answer.
Congratulations and thank you, Luol. Let's give it up one more time for the finals MVP. I would now like to ask Petro de Luanda captain Carlos Moraes to come forward. Carlos, I know what this moment means to you. You have been searching for this title for 4 years now. What are you most proud about with these guys right behind you, this team?
Man, I think we showed the heart that we have, down 20 against the S1s, coming back, fighting all the game through to get this win. I mean, this is what was missing. I have no words to describe. This is what was missing. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
You're absolutely right, and it's been a bumpy road for Petro de Luanda. You guys clawed your way into this finals. What has been the biggest lesson for you?
Just keep fighting, keep believing, trusting one another. I think that was the key for our team. Keep trusting one another, keep believing, and fight until the end.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you very much. Thank you once again, Carlos, and congratulations to you all. And now the moment we have been waiting for. Let's bring back BAL President Amadou Gallo Fall to present the 2024 Basketball Africa League Championship Trophy. Carlos. Carlos. Let's get you up on stage with your team. Let's get you up on stage with your team. Congratulations to your 2024 Basketball Africa League champions, Petro de Luanda.
The 2024 Basketball Africa League champions are Petro Atletico de Luanda. Well, big congratulations to them, Q. What about that? That was some sensational final for them to play in. Remarkable.
They talked about the journey, and it's the destination that counts right now. They pick up the trophy and bring an end to what has been a fantastic BAL Season 4.
It's been incredible, and this is history for Petro.
We can't wait for Season 5. Congratulations, Parabéns to Petro de Luanda, winners of the BAL Season 4. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.